What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Hey y'all. Anyway, I'm sitting here at the front door, um, medicating, whatever. I'm one of those enhancement smokers where everything is just so wonderful with weed. So yeah, I'm an enhancement smoker. Sex is good with weed. Food, you smoke some weed and eat some good food, and it can be marginal food for me. And I'm grubbing. Everybody else is like, I don't like it. They complaining and shit, and I'm like, mm-hmm. So anyway, but I ain't gonna eat no garbage. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, enhancement, just pretty much everything. I believe if it was legalized all over the world and at 420, wherever we are, we all take flight at 420 around the world, wherever you are, at 420. Man, at least for an hour or two, maybe three, you never know. There would be peace and joy, and we would all be having a good time or kick back and, chilling. None of that, you know, uh, I'm not like that. I'm not the type of person that will, engage in the herb of the gods and be whacked out. Who does that? You must be on something else. But we'll get to that at another time. Um, as you all know, I'm in the process of documenting my life and doing more clips and learning what the hell I'm doing. Slowly but surely, they say old dogs don't learn new tricks. Check this out. This old dog is gonna learn some new tricks. I'll be 30 years old. 30. 60. Oh my God, 60 in 2022. And I've embarked upon the journey of, in the next 3 years, getting this documentary done. I've been talking documentary, as you all know, for the last 9, 10 years. Collecting footage, though. I just haven't been sitting on my ass. I've been collecting footage, pictures, writing notes, doing some interviews, but I got to do more. But anyway, and y'all hear the, I would say, me being tired in this process. Things have been going on. I've been facing challenges and going through, as the elders say. I mean, I have learned so much about the elders because of being an elder caregiver. Y'all, you miss a wealth of knowledge abandoning, and I'm gonna talk on that too, your elders. But I'm right here at the front door, and I'm opening up some equipment that I've been having for a while. And the reason I hadn't opened it because I've been waiting on others. And sometimes when you do that, shit just don't get done. And I understand why a lot of people feel like, okay, well, I'm gonna just have to do it myself. That's the reality when and I've been told this so many times by some wise older people and younger people, it's your project, it's your shit. So I had to learn the editing, the photography, how to even do, to hold the camera right or the phone camera right. I had it going the wrong way for a long ass time until recently a young beautiful lady, she said, oh, turn it sideways. And in that way, it'd be like a movie. Like, really? So now I'm turning it sideways. Then the next thing you know, I'm like, should it be this way or this way? And so I did a little test, and when I flipped it and I said, okay, that looks a little better. Then I look up here, there's a mic up there. That's the mic. That's where the mic is, y'all. So now I know which way to put the phone horizontally, okay? And which way to put it, flip it so that the mic is right there. Or is the mic supposed to be at the bottom? Anyway, I'm rolling with it like this because I have something to tell you about enhancement. I'm an enhancement weed smoker. I mean, everything's better with weed. I'm using it medicinally because, as you all know, I went off them government meds and, having that gallbladder surgery, which I feel was so unnecessary, but because it was at the county hospital, they had me, I'm like, oh shit, I need to do a colon cleanse and, get these gallstones out of me. They're like, oh no, we got to get that gallbladder out tonight or in the morning. Long story, we'll come back to that another time. Because not only is this a documentary about my life, it's an expose. It's exposing me. It's about my life and my experiences, so it's exposing me and others, okay? I already checked with the lawyer, okay? I have friends who are like family, and yes, one of them is a high-power attorney, beautiful woman who, I mean, man, I'm in awe. She was just recently recognized. I got to check with her because one of the questions was, can I mention people's names? And she said, yeah, if it's the truth. But then I still feel uncomfortable doing it, even with her name. I want to put it out there because, I'm about, woman empowerment and, lifting up my sisters and all that. And I hashtag, but I'm thinking, and she's the lawyer in the family, so I'm thinking, do I have to get a release or something? But we'll get back to that. I won't say her name now, but we'll find out if I can in this documentary expose say people's names. So back to what I was originally on here for. The equipment. I opened up some equipment just now, and I got to learn how to utilize it. I've been taking pictures since I was 13 years old. I got my first camera, my 13th birthday, one of those little skinny ones, the one you slide like that. I forgot what they were called, and I really took to taking pictures. I loved it. Taking pictures of others, scenic. I love taking pictures of flowers and just everything, just seeing the beauty and capturing it. So that's been my experience and existence throughout life, and anybody that knows me knows I got a gang of pictures. As a matter of fact, I had a storage unit for many, many years because of my pictures, my books, my mementos, things that are near and dear to me. And I maintained that storage unit for a long time. And that's what I do. I don't have a lot of stuff anymore. I don't let stuff just bog me down. I like to be where I can just pick up and go if necessary. And that's a story too for another time. So this equipment that I opened up is camera equipment. I'm doing the documentary. People are saying, oh, you need to get this, you need to get that, you need to get this, you need to get that. So I'm listening because I'm at the point now where this needs to, come together. My target is 3 years, 2022, for my 60th birthday extravaganza for the documentary to be screened. So anyway, back to it. Oh boy. So the equipment, I'm opening it, and I believe that we time travel in our mind. It's not a machine. We actually do it here, and that our life flashes before our eyes, not when we physically die, or maybe it is. I don't know if I'm alive or dead. Anyway, that's another story for another time. So with remembrance, we time travel. Songs can do that, make you go back in time immediately, not at death, but in remembrance through the mind. So what I remembered was being 13 and my first camera, and always loving to take pictures and beauty and seeing things, and just driving down the street and wanting to jump out and capture certain things that I see on the street, whether it be a derelict that looks beautiful to me, or a fine-ass woman that looks beautiful to me, or an elderly couple that looks beautiful to me. I want to be that kind of on the spot. I don't know if you call it guerrilla photography, but on the spot photographer. So that's part of my fuck it, I'm gonna do my bucket list for the next 3 years. I'm doing some of the things that I've always wanted to do in the next 3 years. Here's my equipment, y'all. And I'm opening it and looking through it and was wondering, is it normal for me to become sexually aroused? Oh, looking at my equipment, I'm touching on it and looked at the camera, and the lens was so beautiful and crystal clear and clean. And is it sexual arousal when your whole body just feels energetic? But I feel it down there. I ain't gonna lie. I feel it down there, and then in my toes as well. I think that's like, that. Well, when you feel that oneness, that ultimate high, when all that pain and suffering fades away, when your back don't hurt no more, you don't have that stressful feeling in your neck and shoulders, when I'm actually sitting up and I'm not slooped over. So, and I guess just, that oneness feeling, that exhale, you feel it everywhere. But I was feeling it there too, so that's a trip to me. I'm like, boys and their toys, is this the feeling where you get something new and it just feels so good? Maybe that's the thing with shopaholics. They get that arousal, or whatever kind of aholics. So here's my equipment, y'all. Opening it up made me feel good. I may not know how to utilize it because I'm just getting the hang of this. I've always used a camera, phone, and video, but I actually have it on a holdy thing now. A tripod, a little mini tripod, a little tiny tripod they make for phones. And I have to laugh because in the 70s or 80s, the first phone, y'all, many of you youngsters have no clue what the first phone looked like, okay? It was a big old brick, okay? I have some bricks around here, but that's my 420 station, but can y'all see that? I'm not sure if y'all can see what I'm showing you, but that's a brick. And the first cell phones, they were about that big, and they were walking around like, ooh, it must have been the 70s because pants was real tight back then. Oh, they tight now, and the fashions go round and round, just like so many things in life. It's circular. So this is my equipment, and I gotta learn how to use it. I know how to use this camera phone, but look what I'm up to now, y'all. And I put it together. I set it up. I was shown one time, but once again, this old dog is learning some new tricks. And at some point, I'm gonna learn how to do this because I gotta do the interviews of my documentary. But check it. Yeah, check it. Damn. Check it. Bow. And then this thing lets out. This thing on the back, I can look through that screen, check it. I'm being crazy, y'all. Off my government meds. So I got a lot to say about that too, because I'm a creative, and when creatives are on those antidepressants, all that creativity flies out the air. So we go off of them, we become manic, and people start paying more attention to us because they're like, are you on drugs? And then we're thinking, no, we're off the drugs. So you see us act like this, and it's like, oh, check on them, oh my God, I'm concerned. And I understand, family and friends gonna be concerned when all of a sudden it's like, what the hell is they topless? Why is she posing and posting topless? Anyway, that's when you support them. They're not harming anybody. I'm not hurting anybody. If anything, I'm bringing some joy to a few folks. So this is my shit right here. Look at that. I have no clue how to work it. I know how to turn it on. But all these buttons and readouts and, but I put it together, so I'm happy about that. And that's one lens. I put that on. When I took the lens cap off and looked at it, I was like, ooh, that's so pretty. I love cameras. Look at this. And then here's the bag, and can you see that? Okay. Here's another lens. Look at that. And then look, I had this sitting, like just stored, over to the side. And it came from Amazon, I don't know how long ago. Is it on the box somewhere? Does it tell you?
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
Just how you grab a dog, I don't want to. Do you have a big dog?
No, not at all. I'm right in the middle of taping something. 1 second, please.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Oh, May 29th, 2019. Okay. 2019 is when this box came in. So, what was my point? A lady came up and I don't know, she may be conducting a survey or something. But anyway, it's a tripod for my camera. A heavy duty one, because the other one that came with it was kind of flim-flammy. You take your chances with Amazon and stuff coming from China. Sometimes it's quality and sometimes it's not. But this is a nice, I'm going to see if it's a nice, it feels like it is. It's heavy and it's sturdy. So, anyway, once again, I don't know how to operate it, but I sure gonna learn. I got the book for it and the manual, and it's like, it might as well be in another language because I have no clue.
Sorry. Are you busy?
Yeah. I'll be right back with you all.